Jamie wasn't happy that I didn't kill Barnum. I hope his testimony was worth the trust it cost me. After Ellsworth, Washington and I traveled to the JBA headquarters in New Orleans. That's where I met the family. First up was the man in charge, Emile Dufresne. I remembered him from Iceland. Next was his lieutenant, Carson Moss. I'd say we hit it off. The person who was going to handle the weapon was Enrica Vilblanca. She wasn't much older than my daughter. Finally, there was B.J. Sykes, the techie in charge of the security system. One man I didn't get to meet was Cole Yeager. It seems Dufresne was afraid Yeager was plotting to take over the JBA. So he sent me on an errand to pump Yeager for information, hoping Yeager might try to get the new recruit on his side. On my way to see Yeager, I had an opportunity to sneak into the compound's restricted area, so I took it.
Hey guys, this is Grenade Launcher 101 here, back at it with Splinter Cell Double Agent. This is the first JBA headquarters mission, part 1. So, it should be relatively short. We don't really have to do much in here. But if you guys follow the pattern that I do this mission, you should be just fine. So that's all I'm really going to say here.
Lambert, come in.
Sal, what's your status?
I'm inside the restricted area. I managed to sneak in undetected while running an errand for Emile. What's new at home?
You brought us some goodwill at Ellsworth. You kept Barnum alive. Good job. I stashed your equipment already. Did you find it?
Yeah, I got it. Wasn't easy to snuggle in, though. So what's the plan?
Intel. We set up a surveillance grid on the outside. But JBA's electronic countermeasures are keeping us from hearing anything on the inside. You may have noticed some problems with your equipment as well. We need you to tone the jamming down by reducing its electricity input. Blueprints indicate the compound has been rewired so many times that each area is now regulated by a different fuse box. Find all 4 boxes and tap into them. There should be one on the roof, one near the entrance, one in the warehouse, and one on the docks. Their location is on your minimap.
Anything else?
Yes. If someone spots you, or if they detect the drop in their grid, the new guy is going to be their first suspect. You can't afford that. While you're there, find ways to prop up your cover and divert suspicion to someone else.
Emile is already suspicious of one of his people, Cole Yeager.
If that's the case, Yeager might be useful to us. Send me the info you find and we'll go from there. Lambert out.
Has anyone seen Moore? He's late for a shift.
Alright, so as Lambert was saying, you have to find all 4 fuse boxes to tone the jamming down just to see what's going on the inside, so they can listen, so that the NSA can listen in on what's happening. So yeah, I got 2 of them already. The other 2 are as far as I can tell, on the other side of the building, I think. But there's also a couple objectives we need to do as well. So with that being said, let's get this done and over with. So first we're gonna go over here. Okay, so
This is all a bit suspicious.
we want to get past him because we need to go in this room right here for an objective, and that is to find fingerprints on Enrica. equip your fingerprint scanner. Scan the fingerprints. And that should be
I've
it.
got enough on it, Rika.
The other secondary objective is to, I think, plant a fake email on Lieutenant Moss's on Lieutenant Moss's computer, his laptop that's in the other room here. So we need to get in there just to get that done and over with. Save here because anything can go wrong. You never know. So it's better safe than sorry, regardless. All right. So now when we go over here, look through the optic cables. Make sure there's no one here, which doesn't seem like there is. Then we just go through here. Now hurry over here, because one of the guards over there will end up coming over here eventually. So if we're gonna do this, we have to be quick about it. Oh shit. Did not expect that to happen.
What was that?
Did not. Might have to turn down the volume a little. You guys could probably can't hear me over all of this anyway. Alright, so since that happened, I might as well be quicker about it. So we're just gonna go straight through here.
Guy is helping matters. If I were Fisher, watch myself. Boss is just looking for
Make it fast when you go right over here. Save right here because you don't want to have to do that all over again. Especially just for the sake of not screwing yourself over. Because if you don't save there, you will screw yourself over. I have played this game multiple times in many scenarios where I've ended up screwing myself over by not saving. So it's best to just do that. Excuse me. So once he passes by the box, get around him. Then we can go right over here. Open this door right here. Then close it so that no one sees you. Now equip your compact launcher, which has got an OCP in it, so you're free to use it whenever. OCP that camera right there. Then use this opportunity to go over here. Shit. That was dumb. Okay. I should have just saved right there. I don't know why I didn't. I thought I would get by the camera, but evidently it saw me. And that can happen to you guys too if you're not careful. So when doing this, just keep that in mind. Yeah. Might as well save here, since we are going to get past a camera that's tricky to get past. Alright. Let's do this. So once that's done and over with, we can continue forward. Now when doing this, make sure the camera is looking in opposing directions. Because if you don't, that's how it will spot you. Just get right over here so you don't get heard. You're going to need to OCP that light in order to adjust the fuse box right here. I don't think anyone makes a big deal out of it, so we can just move on. Okay, no one makes a big deal out of it. Let me see if all my opportunity objectives are complete. Yep, we got it. So now we just have to get that last fuse box in the warehouse. It's a little tricky, but it should be easy at the same time. Let's make sure this guy turns around so he does not spot me when I go through this door. It should be good. So wait for the camera to turn. opposite direction, and you're free to go. Next up, the warehouse right here. Now, like I said, it's easy, but it's also tricky as well. The area is like half illuminated, so you're gonna have to rely on the enemy's like line of sight to be able to get by this. You have to be able to depend on them looking in the opposite direction of where you're at. I cannot stress that enough.
Job's done, Lambert. I got the fuse boxes.
Good. On to your next task.
Make it quick. I have to get back before they find out I'm here.
I know, but this has to be done right. It's too important, Sam.
So what's next?
Find their server. It's probably on the second floor of the compound. Once you're there, open up a connection to Fort Meade. We'll sift around their system, see if we can find anything.
On my way.
Now, it's unclear where he's gone, but since he started to walk forward, we had to wait a bit for him to get by the boxes so we can walk up to this empty space right here. Now make sure he's far enough away from where I'm at, because if you do something sloppy or do anything to like mess up your ghost run, it can easily affect his paranoia. And if he hears you, he gets suspicious. So be very careful when doing this. Not just that, but because that light is right there, he can also spot you if you're not careful. So we're just gonna sit here for a little bit, hope that he doesn't spot me. And it doesn't look like he did see me, so we're going to disregard him now and move forward. Save here because anything could go wrong when you come out of this crawl space right here. Alright. Exit front. Make sure when you do so, the guy that's patrolling up here is not looking in my direction where I came out of the crawl space. It looks like he's like far away from over there, so we can continue forward. Save right here as a precaution, because since there's another guy patrolling the hallway through this door, you kind of don't know where he's at, so it's better to be safe than sorry. Cannot stress that enough. So make sure he does not look in my direction. It doesn't look like he does go in my direction. So, okay, so he's not there. At least not yet, anyway. So let's get in this computer here.
This is the dirt on Cole Yeager. Looks like he's plotting to take over the JBA. I'm not sure Emil.
This is Emil. If anyone sees Cole Yeager, tell him I want him in my office. Now.
Now get back to the public area before your absence is noted.
Okay, so evidently I sent the dirt on Cole Yeager to Emil because in reality, if you're working for two different like spy companies, chances are the moves that you make, well, chances are if you're a new guy working for a company like this, if you pull something like that off, you will be very well respected. People will have loads of respect for you, and just, it's generally the smartest move you can pull off. I'm going to save here because it's taking him very, very long for some reason, and I'm not sure where he's at, and it's kind of making me feel paranoid. So this is the best option for right now. Until I figure out where he's at, this is what I'm going to do. Oh, he comes up here. But don't worry about him walking slowly. It's just part of his patrol. Nothing we can really do about it. Just disregard it. So once he goes behind the wall there, you can go back out here. Make sure you look under the door through your optic cables. And I don't really see him anywhere, so it's also kind of making me feel paranoid, so I'm going to save here just in case something happens out of nowhere. So it's the least I could do anyway. So when that's done, we can continue forward. He doesn't seem to be anywhere that I can see him. Oh, he was right there. Why he did not see me, I do not know. But either way, he didn't get suspicious, he didn't spot me, so I think that's all that really matters at this point, because this mission is so short that being stealthy like this just gets you, like, I don't know, but it's just that easy. So here we go. Everything's completed. No one knocked out. Okay. So, storyline wise, the next mission is the train mission, but I'm going to be doing the first bonus mission next. So I'm gonna get to recording that after I'm done with this. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that this has helped you in some sort of way possible. And if so, you're welcome. Now, as always, this is Grenade Launcher 101 signing off.